Good evening and welcome back to Oddsparks. We are full on our crystals, which has absolutely 100% surprised me a lot, if I'm honest. I didn't think this would be full this quickly, but it is, which is awesome. So that's good. I'm taking 20 because we need 20 for this one here. So, but I want to start this episode off by doing a little bit of exploring. I want to have a look around here because I need to seriously look into this rebuild that we need to do. So let's wander up here and do a bit of exploring, shall we? Okay, we are up here at the void, which is very bright. I would have expected the void to be dark, but it's not. So let's come here and you'll see the darkness quickly. That's very strange. It goes very bright there. We can't actually build on there. You're not allowed to build on top of there, so we can't build anywhere on here. So but I want to explore this area here because if we go up over here and then down here, this area is very, very flat. Like ridiculously flat. And if we took out the trees and things, we got a huge, lovely, ginormous flat area for our buildings to do things. So I kind of would like to absolutely get over here and build something. Now, some of our machines will not like working in the cold. That's fine. We could always build some heaters for them and do that and just get some of that going. I'm just wandering up to the very top corner. Then we'll make our way back down again. But yeah, so basically it's flat. And then you've got this ice plateau thing here, which is permafrost, which I'm not entirely sure how we deal with permafrost, but I guess drill it out, maybe? Oh, yeah. Oh, and there's the edge of the world, as it would be. So I'm going to run around and try and explore all of this that I can. And then we shall be back once we've done that and we can make a decision. I'm kind of thinking we should build like here. So I can put some machines over here. Because this is one layer and this is another layer. So we have to go up and down here. But this is all flat. I'm kind of thinking if we build like here somewhere, we've got access to different ruins. So we got the small ones down there, we've got the large ones here and here, we've got some medium ones here, medium ones over here. So we can do that, and like our factory's here and it just reaches out to here and comes back in. Maybe a little train line that goes back and forwards, although that is probably enough for just paths to do that. So we can do that. And machines that don't like the cold, like really don't like the cold, can go over here. Machines that don't mind the cold can go in there. Not too fussed about the factory being a little bit slower, if that makes sense, because that's all it seems to do. The temperature thing seems to make stuff slower, so I'm not too worried about that. So anyway, let me have a wander round, and we shall come back once I have explored the frozen area. Okay, the area has been explored. I couldn't go beyond the permafrost. There's a line of permafrost all the way along here. Can't get through. We found an etheric fissure and the freezing spark shrine. I don't know how I found this freezing spark shrine, but I did. And there's an ancient waypoint there as well, which is quite nice. But that's inside the permafrost, which is a little awkward. I have also checked about the snow. We can build on snow. And in fact, if let me come to this beautiful piece of snow here. So if I do this, bop, we have building, and then we take the building away, and bop, no snow, which is cool. So yeah, so we can Oop. I love that. It's a very good shader effect. It's very, very pretty. So yeah, so what I think I want to do is establish a central line, and I'm thinking here. And by central line, what I mean is kind of like a bus, I suppose. It might be a train line, I'm not sure, but the idea would be like we can use all these little ones here to do what we're doing, and they go up to a central line here. Like everything drops off and picks off from a line here, so there will be like a line that comes through here, and then it can access these ones, it can access these ones, it can access these over here, come along. Kind of hits these ones, but that's okay. Might make it a train line. A very low train line that comes through here. Goes to the end, loops around to maybe this one and comes along here because there's a nice sort of line here as well. So we might have a train that just loops around And everything can pick up and drop off from the trains and move around doing what it needs to do. And we know that the main train line, we don't want to put any stations on. We want to always have them offset from the stations. So I think that's probably one of the best ways to do it. And the main line can come along here as well, right up to the permafrost and back up again. So we can come to like here and come along. And so we've got plenty of space in here for machines that don't need any bases to do things. So I think that'd be a better way of doing production and have stuff be made kind of differently. So like we want to make Stumpy Sparks. Okay, Stumpy Sparks are shards and logs. Now we can make shards and we can make logs. They're easy. Okay, we'd have to ship in logs. Logs will have to be shipped in from somewhere else. We already have this train line here, so we can use that. That can be established. It does take a long time for trains to come around, so but that's fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. Yeah, so we can come down here. We can pick up wood. We have like a big train picking up wood. Come up here, drop off the wood like here somewhere, and that can filter down to here, because then the wood can also be made into planks and logs and all bits and pieces. So we could have like the wood place maybe even above here. Actually, maybe above here. So let me see. Let's have a look. See here. Let's test some things and see what we want to do here. I can't make any of these because we don't have any. Oh, we don't have any carapace. Oh, okay. But a saw bench. Let's go with a saw bench. So the optimal temperature for a saw bench is -3 for that. So all of its recipes are -3. Okay. Let's bring on the put that down there. Bring on the layer. Change the layer to temperature. This is -2, so it's now working at 125% efficiency. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so our saw benches can sit up here, and like this can take into timber, and then we can have another one. Well, not just one, but you know, we can have another one there, which is doing the pushing all buttons. So we've got timber, we got panels, we got bark, we got well, leaves we can't really do, although we could maybe make leaves here, and we can cut this down to this. I don't know how we get these like permanently. I'm not sure how we get frozen logs. Let me scroll down and see whether there's... No, it's a drop. Okay, so maybe we don't need frozen logs for a lot of stuff, hopefully, because there's no frozen trees here that I can harvest permanently. So I don't really know how to do that. There might be a way to make frozen logs, you know, bring the logs in, freeze them, or something with the heaters and coolers. That might happen. But I'd like to establish, like, the woodworking area that can process so much stuff that a lot of times it's sat around doing nothing, which is fine. And then have so we've got the woodworking area, which would do you know, all of these bits here. We'd also, it would probably incorporate, I suppose basically what I want to do is have an area that's all saw benches, an area that's the distillers, an area that's the cutters, so on and so forth. You know, each building has like its own area and connects to the grid. I know some of them don't need that, and you could, like, you know, the labs, and they are a connection to another thing, if that makes sense. So they could be next door to each other. So like we've got the where's rope come from? Where does rope come from? Rope is the loom, which takes leaves and tree bark, which could be right next to the place that's chopping the wood down, because that would make tree bark, wouldn't make leaves. We could either import leaves, or we could break down the knot leaf that we're making, so we could make stuff in the area here. Importing leaves also wouldn't be a problem, to be honest with you. We could absolutely import leaves. So let's establish a woodworking place. Let's do that. Let's establish a woodworking place, and we'll go one step at a time. One step at a time. So I need to clear out all this area here. I do not have... I think I can do this, and I can get them to attack almost everything apart from the boulders. So let's get rid of that. Do that. If I was to send you 5 out to there, send the rest of you that way. Oh. Go. They can attack the little boulders, but can't smash the big ones, which is fine. Which is fine. So we can clear out a whole area. We can get loads of stellar rice and stuff. We can absolutely fill our inventory completely to the full, which won't be great, but that's okay. I might just put down a box and we'll figure out from there. Yeah, let me clear some area. Let me put down... We will be right back. Okay, slow progress, but we are getting there. So, I have a train station here ready to accept wood and things here. I put it in several places. I tried over here, and I was picking up, right. We've got this whole area, which is cold for us to work with our wood. I've looked at some other buildings as well, like the furnaces prefer the cold, so we could put those in here. They make coal. That works for us. We definitely want coal. So, more charcoal, sorry. I think this is good. But I wanted to make something that's a bit larger, because the idea would be that I would probably have like 3 trains that come down here, and they just set to unloading mode, and they just park. So we've got one here, which is in the station. There'll be one part behind it, which goes past this nodule here, so it won't... it will use that whole arc as one parking space. One here, which is big enough for a train, and one here. So 1, 2, 3, technically 4 trains can be here at once and not block up the main line. So, yeah, that's what we'll do. Other places we can probably just make it so it's 1 or maybe 2 trains do that, and it'll be a bit smaller. But and this offloads this way, so all of our woodworking stuff can be here. We can obviously go this side as well with things if we wanted to. There's no reason why we couldn't offload from this and come over here. I've just done 3 trains. 3 carriages seem like enough. That's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 120 wood times 3, 12, 24, 30, 360 wood coming in times 4, because there'll be 4 trains potentially. So yeah, we could offload into large crates here, and then just offload wherever we want to go to. So I think that'll be fine. Not sure if I want to offload to large crates or to smaller crates. Because if we go to large crates, then we can only really get 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. But yeah. However, the big thing that I need to do is deal with this guy here. He has not attacked me, but he's definitely done his whole I'm going to attack you thing. I want to get rid of him because he's in the way. One thing I will report, however, quite happily, let's put that up there. That'll stop him respawning once we kill him. There's an ice horn ram here, and there's one here. And that's it. I've only found 2 of them. So, cool. So I'm going to kill this one and put the scarecrow down. That one we can farm for stuff we want to. So, last time this didn't go great because I didn't know what I was doing. This time I have a better idea of what I'm doing. So, we're going to give it a go. Everyone come back. Okay. He charges way quicker than I... Wow. That charge was way... I thought he'd rear up and then I could tell him to come up. No, okay, so I needed to... Oh, he disappeared. Have you reset or... Oh, you're gone. Oh, it may be if you drag them too far away, they reset, and then maybe the animal scarer is keeping them away. I don't know. But, yeah, I don't know how to fight them then. I guess I've got to throw sparks behind them. I suppose I should be using, like, boomy sparks and stuff, shouldn't I? That's what I should be doing. I really want to kill one of them just to find out what they drop. Yeah. Okay, so this will be here. This will be working fine here. We're going to have our, as I said, the so the saw bench. I would really like for the temperature to be listed here in the build menu. Would really like that, because I click this and it shows me here. It doesn't change per recipe. It's the same for recipe. Some might change per recipe. I don't know. But the furnace. All of that is still -3. Everything else appears to be like 3 temperature. If I'm honest with it, pretty much everything else. The furnace is -3. The geode has got a 5 temperature and has a random output depending on what it breaks. So that would be an interesting test. Plant extractor actually wants -3 as well. This is the first one that actually has a different temperature for a recipe. Okay, so it's per recipe. That's why it doesn't show it in the list. So the first 3 recipes are -3. And these 2 recipes are +3, so they don't want to be here. We are right on when maybe this, that, the other. We are on the edge of temperature control. So if we could get that, then it wouldn't really matter where I put them. So we could put, not maybe in the cold area, that wouldn't work at all, but you know, we could put the ones that want the bonus heat in the normal area and have heaters on them to warm them up to the right temperature. So yeah, okay, right. So that's the plan. So we need to just harvest trees, and that's fine. We got it's on the track here, so we can harvest these 3 trees, these trees over here. That's all on the main line. We can just harvest and bring it up here. So this process is going to take a very long time to do. And I keep talking myself out of doing it. I'm going to be honest. I keep talking myself out of doing it. I'm keep like, is it worth it? Do we just carry on as we are here and just deal with stuff as it is and not worry about it? Because this is working, but I'm shoehorning some things in places that I can't get stuff working with now, and we do need to use some large. I don't know. The biggest thing is right here. So I need to bring up to here the cutting sparks, the cutting sparks that are being made down here. I've been manually bringing up to there, and it's too slow. I need to make it faster. The problem is that this loop here doesn't work because we've messed up the train stations. The train stations are designed for one type of train, and that's it. And look at the rail network. Look at this beautiful rail network. So well defined and so clear to understand. And like stuff like this as well. We've obviously come off here to tap into this and come back again. It works. Don't get me wrong. It does work, but yeah, it's definitely not ideal. I have a train stuck here with no fuel in it. Excellent. Okay. So, and you're probably stuck there as well because you can't come down here because there's no, that's not a crossing. That's not a crossing. That's a different. No, you would go that way, so that's fine. So you're stuck here, so that's fine. And you just loop to there, and then come back down again, and then loop to there and come back down again. That could have absolutely been a path. I know I went over the top of trains. I know, but I wanted to. I wanted to do that. I wanted to go nuts with the trains because it was. I like the trains. Trains are fun. But I think what I kind of want to do is okay, let's go down here. Just get on with it. Go down and get on with it. I've been doing that build there of literally putting a train station in for almost an hour. I put it in about a dozen times in different places, just trying to see, you know. So I put it in first over here and was like, and feed it. No, I've left myself a little tiny gap. So I turned it around and went this way. That's fine. Okay, we could do that, and then stuff comes down here. That's fine. But then I want it to be a more central station. Then I try putting it at the top here and feeding it downwards. And I'm not. And I couldn't decide. I kind of wish I'd have stuck with the first one where I put the train station in. It came off here. I've actually redone this line as well because these were the wrong heights. These were all different heights. So, well, a couple of them were. But it came off here. The train station was here where it dropped off, and then it just returns to this one. It did like a loop back, kind of what this is doing here, but did a loop back there, and then we could have fed the trains the stuff this way. Should have done that because that would have been the best. I should come off here, drop off here, come back again to there, but then I couldn't build in here to loop it around. So, but yeah, the first iteration that I had of that was possibly the best iteration that I had of it. And then I went through for another, well, yeah, it's been an hour now, of putting in stations to try and get it perfect. It must be perfect, and it's not, and I'm not happy with it at all. So, yeah, we have some wood. We will steal your wood once we arrive at the station. What? 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 Huh? What? Wait a second. Hold on. What's What? Something has happened here. Something has happened here. This is why this doesn't have any, I haven't connected this up. What an idiot. What an idiot. Ha. There we go. Yeah, these both need to be full before that moves on. Oh dear. Oh dear. That train's possibly been going around for a little while. Yeah. No. Okay, so yeah, this is the place that has kind of egged me on to do the rebuild, because this is this here. We need slashy sparks, and we don't have any of it, so I need to bring slashy sparks in here. But because of how I built this, I now can't expand this in any way, shape, or form. I could possibly bring it over by one. Yeah, I could bring it over by one. That would work. And then could I get a station? Yeah. If I bring it over by one, we could put another train station in. The problem is that it couldn't be in the front. It would have to be behind, unless we move where this is being collected from. So let's go and have a look at that. So it's being loaded here. It's got one in front as well. I think that's a shared. Is this a shared station? This might be a shared station. Yeah, I think this is coal. This is charcoal pickup. So I'd have to move these all back by one. Move this back by one. Move this back by one. And then here is where we'd load the troppy sparks. But that's not going to work because the troppy sparks are down here. So I can't exactly do that. Unless I can transport the troppy sparks up here, or make the troppy sparks up here. That wouldn't exactly be difficult. They're not. Well, they are. They do require. Yeah. This is why. This is the loop that I've been going into. I'm sorry. Nothing's happening in this episode. I'm really sorry about that. But this is an absolute damn mess, and I need to destroy it and rebuild it. So I want to rebuild it up here, and then the task of having to rebuild it is just like, oh, it's going to take me hours upon hours. Oh, why are you stopped? Why have you stopped? I don't know. But I suppose I need to rebuild. That's the thing. This is the layout. Obviously, it's a naturally expanding base because of I started with this here thinking this was it, and then we added some more stuff, so we added this, and then we've added this, and then we've added this, and it's now I need this connected to this, and I can't do that. Yes, I could do a road. I could probably run a road up from here along up to there, and have it delivered that way. Yeah, I don't know. Let me go and have a look, see what's happened here. I also need to absolutely positively get some form of teleport up here so that I can jump up here myself. Be much easier to teleport up to there. So let me travel up there and we'll look at putting a teleporter in up there. Okay, teleporter established. You do appear right in the middle of a train track, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Health and safety doesn't mind so much. They're okay. They're okay with that. So yeah, and then the coal train just continues on doing its journey, which is so doing the teleporter over there as well. Cool. Okay. Okay. So wood. what do I want to do? What do I want to do here? So this is all good. This is all fine. Yep, loads of stuff has regrown because I've been mucking around and teleporting about in places and do things, and you can see where I put stuff in, and train tracks and roads and other bits and pieces have all been put in, and yeah. So the wood's going to unload here and feed this side. We can feed this side as well if we wanted to. We could turn one of these stations around and have them feed both ways, which is tempting. We could have one feeding the charcoal production over here. Might be useful for things. And then two feeding this way. Would two feeding that way be enough? I mean, probably. Yeah, what if we did this? Let's pick that up and then rotate it round like that. Put in the train track here. Put them. Okay, we'll put a road in there, a road in there, and a road in there. So, okay. And let me throw some of my big deliveries guys in there like that. So they'll quick unload the train with wood, which would be awesome. Okay. And then the wood wants to become all sorts of stuff. Now, one of the early things we want to do is have the sparks being made. So we want to basically go back to basics and start with the sparks. I am going to do the rebuild. I'm going to convince myself to rebuild everything. It is going to take several episodes, so there's going to be no progress on the main story. I'm going to tell you that now. It's going to take several episodes. I had a plan in my head of being like, okay, the rebuild is going to take a couple of hours. I can when my next day off at work, I can just do it. I can do the rebuild. It'll be fine. It'll be great. And as I said, I spent an hour doing a train. So yeah, yeah. Okay, so we have our things here. Okay, so this was we did this before. So we've got spark web edges here. So you are going to make stumpy sparks, for instance. But actually, let's let me see what the recipes are. So you've actually got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys now. I don't really want the paintbrush guys. I'm not fussed about the arty sparks. I haven't found a use for them yet. That you can make pretty things, but I'm not building pretty stuff for the game. The Lumi sparks as well. They have a use. They have a use because they insta grow stuff on the ground, and then you can smash the stuff on the ground. So we could potentially have like Lumi sparks being made and smash them up here to get frozen trees to always gather them, so you could get an infinite resource of that. We could also set up a tree farm here and actually have Lumi sparks just smashing, breaking down here, becoming the trees, and then have our guys smash it, do the old-fashioned way. But we've got trains, so yeah. So we don't need that. So that's don't ask about, don't need Lumi sparks. We want 1, 2, 3, 4. You require happy sparks. You require crafty sparks. You require stumpy sparks. So 2 require stumpy sparks. 1 requires crafty sparks. So we put in like 2 there, which are doing stumpy. We put in 1 there doing that, and 1 there doing that. And then you require crafty sparks, so that would be like there, for instance. Just as a actually, did I want put in there. You go there, you go there, you go there, you there. You doing? Nope, you're doing the wrong one. You want to be doing the slashy sparks. You want to be doing the crafty sparks. Then we've got another one here, which is doing the fairy sparks. Now this won't work because Also, these want to be -3, so we're going to have to cool these down. This won't work because of the timing. Now, this is basically what we've got set up down there. Basically, we've got set up down here. We've got 2 making Stumpy Sparks, and then some, and then it feeds on. In fact, this is almost the same layout. There's 6 here. We've got 5 here, so yeah. But you create a Stumpy Spark in 32 seconds. And you want 2 Stumpy Sparks in 48 seconds. So that's not going to work. You were already too slow to catch up with this. And you want in 32 seconds, which means you need 1.5 of these. So if we had 2 of these feeding this, it would be running at full speed. And then this would be running at like two-thirds of speed or something. If you have 1 of these feeding this, that means this takes 64 seconds, which means this is then running at half speed, which isn't terrible. I'm not too fussed about the speed for that one there. So that's not a bad thing. However, if we did that, that means we wouldn't get any crafty sparks for ourselves. Now, we do want to make handy sparks. Okay? Handy sparks are made in the... we don't have handy sparks yet, do we? Is that a quest? Is that a quest? Yes, you're going to give us handy sparks. And they're made in the Spark Workshop. Okay, which is... the workshop is... I'm guessing that one. We don't have unlocked yet. I like how it turns up as a locked item when we know we have a mission for it, but you don't know what it is. So like we had 1 in botanicals. Botanicals wasn't even a thing. Then disappeared, and now we've got 2 more in here. So it's like, yeah, and that is a big building. That's the arboretum. So yeah, so that's going to be the workshop, and I assume the workshop requires ancient ones. So it wants the big ones, which is up here. I think it's these ones up here. Yeah, so we already want to create the sparks here and deliver them up here. So we've already got a way to go. We could also do it here and go up to there. We could create crafty sparks here and go up to there, and this could just be crafting the stabby sparks, which might work for us. But then also we want to be making the other sparks, which require this. This is the whole point of rebuilding this. The statue sparks, which needs these size ones. So maybe we should come over here and do it instead. Let's start over here. So we can have some here feeding to that one, some here doing whatever, and yeah. So, but the idea would be that maybe we make Stumpy Sparks, like all these will make Stumpy Sparks, go on the train, and come over to here to do something, but it's going to be very convoluted to go back towards. This is just where all the sparks are going to be made, basically. The factory is actually going to be kind of here, I think, is the idea. And then this will just be where we make the sparks, and the sparks come out if they need it. So that's kind of the idea, and we will eventually get to it, but not in this episode. We're going to leave this one here, and I'm going to lose my mind a little bit more and come back next episode and hopefully not lose my mind anymore. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. The rebuild is going to take a while, but hopefully we'll stick with it and it'll be fun. And until then, as always, have fun.